Have you ever wondered what's really happening inside your body right now? While you're going about your day, there might be uninvited guests living in your digestive system, quietly draining your energy and nutrients. Before you panic, let me tell you something fascinating. Your grandmother probably knew more about dealing with parasites than most modern doctors, and today we're going to unlock those ancient secrets. If you've been feeling inexplicably tired, experiencing digestive issues, or just want to optimize your health, stay with me because what I'm about to share could change everything. And here's my promise to you. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete natural protocol that has helped millions of people worldwide reclaim their health without a single pharmaceutical drug. Let me start with something that might shock you. According to various health studies, it's estimated that up to 80% of the global population has some form of parasitic infection at some point in their lives. Yes, you heard that right. These aren't just problems in developing countries. These microscopic and sometimes not so microscopic creatures are everywhere, in the food we eat, the water we drink, and even in the air we breathe. But here's the truly mind-blowing part. Many people live their entire lives never knowing they're hosting these parasites, attributing their symptoms to stress, aging, or simply bad luck. The human body is incredibly resilient, but it wasn't designed to fight a constant parasitic battle while also dealing with modern processed foods, environmental toxins, and chronic stress. Now, before we dive into the solutions, let me paint you a picture of what's actually at stake. Parasites aren't just gross. They're master manipulators. Some parasites can actually alter your food cravings, making you desire the exact foods they need to thrive, usually sugar and processed carbohydrates. Imagine that. The creature living inside you is literally controlling what you want to eat. Other parasites can migrate through your bloodstream, settling in various organs and tissues, creating inflammation and mysterious symptoms that doctors struggle to diagnose. Some release toxic waste products that burden your liver and immune system. The ancient healers understood something profound. These invaders don't just steal your nutrients, they fundamentally disrupt the harmony of your entire system. Your gut, which houses 70% of your immune system, becomes a battleground. And when you lose that battle, everything from your mental clarity to your skin health suffers. So how do we fight back using nature's pharmacy? Let's start with the heavyweight champion of natural deworming, garlic. But not just any garlic. We're talking about raw, crushed garlic that's been allowed to sit for 10 minutes to activate its most powerful compound, allicin. This sulfur-containing molecule is absolutely devastating to parasites. It literally punches holes in their cell membranes, causing them to leak and die. The protocol that traditional healers have used for centuries involves consuming 3 to 4 raw garlic cloves daily, crushed and mixed with raw honey to make it palatable. Some people swallow the crushed garlic like pills, others make a paste. The key is consistency. You need to do this for at least 3 weeks because parasites have different life cycles and you want to catch them at various stages of development. Here's something fascinating. During World War II, when antibiotics were scarce, garlic was called Russian penicillin because of its powerful antimicrobial properties. Next up is something equally powerful but far more pleasant tasting: pumpkin seeds. These little nutritional powerhouses contain a compound called cucurbitacin, which literally paralyzes parasites, particularly tapeworms. The parasites lose their ability to hold on to your intestinal walls and get flushed out naturally. Traditional Chinese medicine has used pumpkin seeds for this exact purpose for thousands of years. The protocol is beautifully simple. Take 1 cup of raw, organic pumpkin seeds, grind them into a powder, and consume them mixed with fresh juice or a smoothie first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Follow this 2 hours later with a natural laxative like castor oil or prune juice to help flush everything out. Do this once a week for a month. But here's where it gets interesting. Pumpkin seeds also contain zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats that actually help repair the intestinal damage that parasites cause. So you're not just killing the invaders, you're rebuilding your fortress. Now let me introduce you to one of nature's most underrated warriors, papaya seeds. If you've been throwing away those black seeds from your papaya, you've been discarding pure gold. These seeds contain an enzyme called papain, along with a unique alkaloid called carpane, both of which are absolutely lethal to intestinal worms. Studies have shown that papaya seeds can eliminate parasites in as many as 75% of infected children in just a few days. The traditional protocol involves grinding 1 tablespoon of fresh papaya seeds, mixing them with honey, and consuming this mixture daily for a week. The taste is peppery and slightly bitter, similar to black pepper, which makes sense because you can actually use dried papaya seeds as a pepper substitute. Here's the beautiful synergy. Papaya fruit itself is rich in digestive enzymes that help break down the protective coating many parasites use to hide from your immune system, making the seeds even more effective. If you want to take this to the next level, let me tell you about diatomaceous earth, one of the most fascinating natural substances on the planet. This fine powder is made from fossilized algae and looks harmless, but under a microscope, it's like a million tiny razor blades. To soft-bodied parasites, diatomaceous earth is absolutely catastrophic. It literally shreds their exoskeletons and absorbs the oils and fats from their protective coatings, causing them to dehydrate and die. For humans, it passes through completely harmlessly. The protocol involves taking 1 tablespoon of food-grade diatomaceous earth mixed in water or juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach for 90 days. Make sure you buy food grade, not pool grade, as pool grade is toxic. Here's what's absolutely incredible. Diatomaceous earth doesn't just kill parasites, it also binds to heavy metals, bacteria, viruses, and pesticide residues, giving your entire system a deep cleanse while also providing trace minerals like silica that strengthen your hair, skin, and nails. Let's talk about something that might already be in your spice cabinet: cloves. These aromatic flower buds contain eugenol, a compound so powerful that it's used in dental procedures as an antiseptic and anesthetic. But here's what makes cloves special in the anti-parasitic world. They're one of the few natural substances that can destroy parasite eggs. Many other remedies kill adult parasites but leave the eggs intact, which means reinfestation is almost guaranteed. Cloves break that cycle. The traditional protocol involves grinding whole cloves fresh and taking 1/2 teaspoon 3 times daily with meals for 2 weeks, then taking a week off, then repeating. You can also make clove tea by steeping 1 teaspoon of ground cloves in hot water for 10 minutes. Combining cloves with wormwood and black walnut hull creates what herbalists call the parasite trinity, a combination so effective it's been used for centuries across multiple cultures. Now, before we continue, I want you to do something right now. If this information is resonating with you, if you can feel that this might be the missing piece in your health puzzle, hit that like button and subscribe, because we're going deep into health optimization strategies that most people never hear about. Drop a comment below telling me which natural remedy you're most excited to try, and let's build a community of people who are taking their health back into their own hands. Moving forward, let's discuss something tropical and incredibly powerful: coconut products. Both coconut oil and raw coconut meat contain medium-chain fatty acids, particularly lauric acid and caprylic acid, which disrupt the lipid membranes of parasites, bacteria, viruses, and fungi. What makes coconut unique is its gentleness on your system while being absolutely brutal to pathogens. The protocol involves consuming 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin coconut oil daily, spread throughout the day for at least a month. You can cook with it, add it to smoothies, or simply eat it straight. Many people also eat a 1/4 cup of fresh or dried unsweetened coconut meat before breakfast. Here's a powerful tip from Ayurvedic medicine. Oil pulling with coconut oil first thing in the morning, swishing 1 tablespoon in your mouth for 15 to 20 minutes, can help eliminate parasites that live in the oral cavity and throat, while also pulling toxins from your bloodstream through the mucous membranes in your mouth. Turmeric deserves its own spotlight in this arsenal. This golden root contains curcumin, a compound that's been shown in studies to have anti-parasitic, anti-inflammatory, and immune-boosting properties. But here's the secret that makes turmeric exponentially more effective. You must consume it with black pepper and healthy fats. Black pepper contains piperine, which increases curcumin absorption by 2,000%. Yes, 2,000%. Without it, most of the curcumin passes through your system unused. The protocol involves making golden paste. Mix 1/4 cup of turmeric powder with 1/2 cup of water. Simmer it for about 7 minutes until it forms a thick paste. Then add 1½ teaspoons of black pepper and 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Store this in the fridge and consume 1 teaspoon 3 times daily. This combination doesn't just attack parasites, it helps heal the gut inflammation they cause and supports liver detoxification, which is crucial because dying parasites release toxins that your liver must process. Let me share something powerful about probiotics in this context. When you're killing parasites, you're creating space in your gut, and nature abhors a vacuum. If you don't fill that space with beneficial bacteria, harmful organisms will simply move back in. This is why fermented foods and high-quality probiotics are absolutely essential during and after any deworming protocol. We're talking about sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, kombucha, and genuine yogurt with live cultures. These foods don't just provide good bacteria, they create an acidic environment that parasites hate. The lactic acid produced by these beneficial bacteria is hostile to parasitic invaders. Aim for eating fermented foods at every meal, or take a high-potency probiotic containing at least 50 billion colony-forming units with multiple strains. Here's something traditional cultures understood intuitively. They always consumed fermented foods with their meals, not as a supplement or afterthought, but as medicine disguised as food. We need to talk about something crucial that nobody mentions: the die-off reaction, medically known as the Jarisch-Herxheimer reaction. When parasites die, they release toxins into your bloodstream. This can make you feel worse before you feel better. You might experience headaches, fatigue, skin breakouts, digestive upset, or flu-like symptoms. Many people panic at this point and stop their protocol, thinking it's not working or they're having an allergic reaction. The opposite is true. These symptoms often indicate that the protocol is working. The key is supporting your body's detoxification pathways. Drink massive amounts of pure water, at least half your body weight in ounces daily. Take bentonite clay or activated charcoal between meals to bind and remove toxins. Support your liver with milk thistle, dandelion root, or coffee enemas if you're comfortable with that. Ensure you're having daily bowel movements. This is non-negotiable because that's how dead parasites and toxins exit your body. If you're constipated, add magnesium citrate, vitamin C to bowel tolerance, or psyllium husk. Here's something that ties everything together: the importance of creating an inhospitable environment for parasites through diet. Sugar is parasite food, their preferred fuel source. When you consume sugar and refined carbohydrates, you're literally feeding the enemy. During any anti-parasitic protocol, you must eliminate sugar, including fruit juices and most fruits except berries and green apples. Eliminate processed foods, dairy products, and gluten, all of which create inflammation and mucus that parasites love to hide in. Focus on clean proteins, healthy fats, and non-starchy vegetables. Add bitter foods like arugula, radicchio, and dandelion greens, which stimulate bile production. Bile is naturally anti-parasitic. This dietary shift alone can reduce parasite loads by 70%, even without specific anti-parasitic herbs. Now we're approaching the end of our journey together, but this is where your real journey begins. Let me give you the complete protocol that combines everything we've discussed. Week 1. Start with garlic and pumpkin seeds to hit the parasites hard. Week 2. Add papaya seeds and coconut products to maintain pressure while supporting your gut. Week 3. Introduce cloves and turmeric to destroy eggs and reduce inflammation. Week 4. Add diatomaceous earth for a deep cleanse while continuing everything else. Throughout all 4 weeks, consume fermented foods daily, stay hydrated, support detoxification, and maintain the anti-parasitic diet. After 4 weeks, take 1 week off, then repeat the entire cycle. Most people need 2 to 3 complete cycles to fully clear parasites because different species have different life cycles ranging from 2 weeks to 3 months. Here's my final call to action for you, and this is important. Don't just watch this video and forget about it. Your health is literally in your hands right now. Choose 1 or 2 remedies from this video and start today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell because I'm going to be releasing a follow-up video on how to prevent reinfection and maintain a parasite-free life long-term. Share this video with someone you love who's been struggling with mysterious health issues, because this information could be exactly what they need. Comment below with your commitment, tell me which protocol you're starting with, and let's create accountability together. Remember, pharmaceutical companies will never tell you about these remedies because they can't patent garlic or pumpkin seeds. But that doesn't make them any less effective. In fact, these natural approaches work with your body's wisdom, not against it. Your ancestors survived for thousands of years using these exact protocols, and now you have access to their knowledge combined with modern understanding. The power to transform your health is literally growing in gardens and available at your local health food store. The question is, will you take action? Your body is waiting, your energy is waiting, your best life is waiting. Start today, stay consistent, and I promise you'll be amazed at how good you can actually feel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we go even deeper into optimal health.